we have another upgrade to the Star 2.0 betting strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Star 2.2. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you the Star 2.2 betting strategy, which is an upgrade from the Star 2.0. For those who are new to my channel and don't know how to play the Star 2.0 betting strategy, I will leave a video link down in the description, so make sure you go check that out. So the basic objective of the Star betting strategy is to win 2 times in a row. So if you can win back to back, you are in the money. Let's take a look at the Star 2.2 premium spreadsheet. By the way, I am getting a lot of positive feedback from those of you who have my premium sheets. So that is amazing to hear. If you want to pick up my premium spreadsheets, go to my website, misterrafael.com. I've removed the subscription-based model, so these premium sheets are yours to keep. Alright, so let's take a look at the differences between the Star 2.0 and the Star 2.2. Number of units needed. For the Star 2.0, if you fully play stage 1 and 2, you need 48 units. For the Star 2.2, as you can see, we need 47 units. So 1 unit less than the Star 2.0. Now let's take a look at the main difference, which is the Star 2.2 features a safety net. You have 5 safety net attempts, which are highlighted in gray. The safety net feature allows for multiple attempts at the second bet if you've already won your first bet. I'll show you what I mean. Let's say we lose our first bet and go over to the gray safety net box. Now remember, the safety net feature only comes into play when you've won your first bet in the box. Okay, so if we lose the bet, we move down to the next bet. No safety net. But if we win our first bet in the gray box, we now have a safety net attempt. Check it out. If we win our second bet and go back to back, great. You can see done pop up. We've made 1 unit in profit. We can go ahead and lock in those profits and reset. However, if we lose our second attempt, you can see that the premium spreadsheet automatically resets the gray box, giving you another attempt with this same box instead of moving down to the next bet. Why do we get another attempt? Because we're pretty much breaking even with this box. If we win the $5 and then lose the second bet, we just gave the $5 right back, giving us another attempt. Once again, remember that you can only do this with the gray boxes. Okay, so the safety net feature is a major difference because it potentially gives us more than 10 attempts to try to win 2 times in a row. This tops the Star 2.0 because with the Star 2.0, you get 10 attempts no matter what. Watch what the potential could be with the Star 2.2. So that's 1 attempt right over here. That's a loss. Let's say we win the first bet but lose the second bet. Well, that was attempt number 2. Right? Instead of going down to the next bet, we can restart with the gray box. Okay, and if this keeps happening, a win followed by a loss, a win followed by a loss, those attempts just keep adding up. Does that make sense? So instead of 10 attempts, you may have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attempts to try to hit back-to-back consecutive times. Your session can go something like this: loss, win, loss, another loss, we lose that, win here but lose there. That's another safety net box because it's gray, so we can bet this amount once again. Win, lose, another attempt, right? That's way more than 3 attempts so far, right guys? So let's say we lose this, win here but lose that. You can see that if it's not a gray box, there is no safety net attempt. A win followed up by a loss would just result in moving down to the next bet. Okay, let's say we win this but lose that. Another safety net. And let's say we win and we finally win back to back. You can see that we have cleared 1 unit of profit. And what we would do is go ahead and lock in those profits. it would put the $5 in here, click reset, and we are ready to go once again. So that is the difference between the Star 2.0 and the Star 2.2. This safety net feature is amazing. However, I do have to say that when you're playing your sessions, it's kind of hard to keep track of the safety net bets if you don't have this premium spreadsheet. Now you can do it, yes, but if you were to use this premium sheet, you don't have to keep track of anything in your head. It's all automatic. So again, if you guys want to support my channel, pick up this premium spreadsheet. Go to my website, misterrafael.com. Okay, let's get into some gameplay and test this bad boy out. I want you guys to see the Star 2.2 in action. So let's go. All right, so before we get started, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please do smash the like button. It helps out my channel. Subscribe if you're new and turn on the bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Okay, since our main focus is the Star 2.2 betting strategy, for bet selection, we'll pick something simple and easy to follow. I'll do a no mirror versus mirror, alternating between the two on a loss, using rows of 3. So something like this, banker, banker, player. I would bet for player right over here. And if I were to lose, let's say I lose here, I would switch over to playing a mirror. So this bet here would be on player. Nice and simple, okay? Let's go. Okay guys, here we are. So I'll take the last 2 results because we're getting a hand as we speak. So we have banker player. Oh, we get a tie. So I'll take the last 3 results actually. Banker, banker, player. I'm betting for player and it'll be for $5. I hope we land on some of these gray boxes for the safety net just so you guys can see it in action. Not looking good for us unless we get lucky. We don't. Banker wins, so we lose that bet. Next bet is $5 and I'm switching over to playing the mirror now. So this bet would be on banker. Okay, so if we win the first bet here, our safety net will be activated. But we got to win this first bet, right? Because if we lose, we just move down to the next bet. So let's see what happens here. 1 unit on banker. Okay, and we lose. Player wins. So we're going back to the no mirror. So you see we lost that. So no safety net. We just move down to the next bet. $5 on bank here. Back to the no mirror here, looking for bank. $8 versus 0, player wins. Switching back over to the mirror since we lose another bet. So $10 on banker as we go back to the mirror. So we've lost 3 in a row so far. We are on box number 4. We want to hit this win because it'll enable our safety net. 1 versus 0. Okay, player got us, so another loss. All right, switching back over to the no mirror. $10 on bank. This is good. I want you guys to see the losses. Let's see if the Star 2.2 can get us some back-to-back wins. Maybe this bet selection method wasn't the greatest choice, but as mentioned, we are focusing on the betting strategy. All right, 5 is looking good. All right, finally, we pick up our first win. All right, so next bet is $20. We don't have a safety net here. All right, so we're looking for bank here. Remember, since this is not a gray box, no safety net. So if we lose this, we move down to the next bet. If we win, we can restart because we've hit back to back. So looking for a banker win. We're on the no mirror. 4. Odds are in our favor. Let's get a 10. Okay, 2. Wow, we downgraded. All right, it's okay. So switching over to the mirror, we lose that. No safety net. Next bet is $20 on a player. We haven't hit a first winner on any of the gray boxes yet. Hopefully it happens soon because I want to show you guys live how the safety net comes into play. Two versus 0. Looking for a player win here. 3, 6. So we lose once again. All right, no safety net. We're moving down. $20 on no mirror. So looking for player once again. Wow, 2 versus 0. Banker wins. So we lose another bet. Not looking good. $40 going back to the mirror. So we'll put that on player. Another gray box. Can we finally hit on our safety net box? Let's see. So far we've had 1 win. Everything else has been a loss. Okay, 6 versus 6. That's a tie. So we get the money back. We're just going to pop a rebet. We don't record ties, right? That's why we keep our own tracker. Natural 8. Can we hold on? Yes, we do. Okay, finally. So now the safety net comes into play. We're going to place a $40 bet on banker. Okay, let's move that over. Now, if we were to lose this bet, we would still be on our 8th attempt. Okay, because we're on the gray box and we've won our first bet. Finally, right? So I could show it to you guys live. All right, let's see if we can win this. 0 versus 0, complete toss-up. Looking for banker. 5, 7, we got it. Beautiful. All right, so we win that and we are in profit. Okay guys, but check it out. If we were to lose this, we would restart on our 8th try. Okay, so that was a rough start. Let's let's lock in the profits here. All right, before we reset, we always lock in the profits. Now we can go ahead and click reset here and we'll reset this. And I'm gonna go with another new 3 pattern. So I'll actually wait for one more free hand. Okay guys, so we have banker, player, banker. I'll start with the no mirror. So first bet on player for $5. Let's see if this time around we hit a little bit easier. Our first try was pretty rough. We got down to our 8th attempt. So let's see if we can pick up some back-to-back wins rather quickly here. Give me an 8. All right, 6 versus 3, looking good for us, but we get unlucky. Banker wins, and we're gonna move down to our next bet, $5, switching over to the mirror. So 5 on player. Natural 8. Banker wins, so another loss. Moving down, next bet is $5, going back to no mirror. So we'll put 5 on player here. Okay, banker wins. Another loss, moving down, $10. Switching over to the mirror again. So 10 on bank. We went to our 8th attempt, the last try, and we are on attempt number 4 right now. hitting no safety nets. So this bet selection is not the greatest so far. Although we do pick up a win here. Banker wins. All right, we have a safety net unlocked, $10 on Banker. Remember guys, once again, we are on the gray box and we've won the first bet on the gray box, which means we do have a safety net if we were to lose this bet. Okay? 7, 3. Odds are in the player's favor unless we get lucky. We don't. All right, so check it out. Player wins. We lose that. Okay, but the spreadsheet automatically resets. We get another try on the 4th attempt. So $10 on player this time because we're going back to the no mirror. So you see how the safety net works. Normally with the star 2.0, we would be down here. Okay, attempt number 5. But our attempt number 5 is up here since we hit on the safety net. All right, so another shot here. Give me an ace. Okay, tie. Again, we don't record ties, just pop a rebet. Seven is looking good unless we get unlucky. We don't. Player wins. Perfect. Okay. Another safety net enabled. All right, we're going to put $10 on player here. And we're relaxing here because if we lose, we get another attempt back up here. Okay, no need to go down because we've hit on our first try during this box, during this gray box. All right, so let's see what happens here. A free shot here to win back to back. Not looking good. Unless we get lucky. We do get lucky, but Banker does get another card here. Oh, and that's why Banker has a slight advantage on player. You see that right there. All right, so that is a loss. Check it out. We can restart on this box, $10. It'll be on player this time. Okay, because I'm going back to the mirror. You see the hit rules on a Banker 6. If a player's third card is a 6, a Banker gets a third card. And you can see a Banker pulled a 9 on us. All right, odds are in our favor here. We just need a 10. Okay. 8 versus 4. All right. So we got that win. Player wins. We keep hitting on this safety net box. We've been here for a while now. Right? So $10. Looking for player once again. Okay, because we are on the mirror right now. So I believe this is attempt number 3 on the same box, right? The star 2.0, we would probably be right over here. Okay, but since we keep hitting on our safety net, the first bet, we are sticking to this box. And natural 8 is looking good. Okay, beautiful. Player wins. Check it out. We hit back to back. Another $5. 1 unit in profit. Let's go ahead and lock that in. So we have 2 units in total so far. Click reset. Reset. And let's run it one more time. I don't want the video to get too long. So let's run it once more. I'll take the last 2 player as we wait for this hand to be completed. And we'll run it once more. Okay, player wins. Let's go with a no mirror. So first bet will be on Banker. Natural 9. Good start. All right. Now check it out, guys. I'm not going to place a 2-unit bet here. What I'm going to do is place another 1-unit bet on Banker. Okay. Here's a little tip for you. So if you win right off the bat, okay, just go ahead and lock in the profits. Okay. And what that'll do is lessen your risk. No need to place a 2-unit bet here. Just keep locking in those 1-unit profits and restart with the star 2.2 as we get a tie. Does that make sense? It is a little bit more conservative, but hey, It's the way I play. I don't place this parlayed bet. If I win right off the bat on my first try, okay? I just restart. I've already locked in the profit, so we are at 3 units. Okay, banker wins, perfect. All right, we win right off the top once again. Okay, so that's 4 units in profit. All right, you know what? I don't want the video to get too long. You guys did see the safety net feature in action. So how about we call that a session? What we do is take our total for the session. I like to usually just type it in here so we can keep track of our session results. Now, obviously, this $20 is not 100% accurate because we do have to minus the commissions on banker wins. I'm still working on that for the spreadsheet. I will update it, but at the moment, we'll just keep it like this. So $20 for the session minus banker commissions. I'm gonna go ahead and exit the table. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the Star 2.2 safety net version in action. You guys can see how nice it is when you hit your first win on a gray box, enabling your safety net. The second time we ran it, if you guys remember, we were on this $10 bet for like 4 times in a row. We kept getting win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Instead of moving down, we stuck with attempt number 4. That is the beauty of Star 2.2. And you see how easy it is to keep track of everything with the spreadsheet. I've tried the Star 2.2 manually, and you can do it, but sometimes you get distracted or fatigued and you lose track of your betting progression. So why do that to yourself? Just make your life easy. Okay, so again, if you want to support the channel and pick up these premium spreadsheets, trust me, they are a must-have in your toolbox. Go to my website, misterrafael.com. And that is it. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one. Ciao.